Good morning, everybody. It's Reckless, and today is Friday, the 14th of November, which means Zer is back. And yeah, we're gonna go find him real quick. And from what I do know, he is in the Tower North. So as soon as you spawn in the tower, head directly to the left. Now, it's another spot he's repeated. So yeah, we're just gonna go over there. Surprised nobody's over here. Oh, only one person. So, we are going to start with... Ooh, hand cannon. Um, we are going to start with chess pieces. Without even looking, the first one even just looks like the armamentarium for the Titan. And it is the armamentarium for the Titan. I'm going to have you guys look at these wonderful stats, even though you probably already have it or already know about it. So we're not going to spend too much time on this. It's pretty much a great chess piece, I would say, for PvP would be nice, but I would still use it in PvE also. Yeah. Not really much of a Titan player right now, but I do plan on having a Titan, and I do plan on having a Hunter. So we'll get there when we get there. First thing I want to do is get my Warlock to level 30. Yeah, just go from there. The next piece is Crest of Alpha Lupi. And I want to say I have one of these. Yes, I do. Crest of Alpha Lupi for the Titan also. Wow, that is weird. 2 Titan pieces. No. It's a Hunter piece. Apparently the Titan and the Hunter both have Crest of Alpha Lupi. Ah, okay. This is the Crest of Alpha Lupi for the Hunter. Sapphire wire, huh? I want to say my next character, or as some people like calling them tunes, is going to be a Titan. I'm not completely sure yet. Haven't actually made a decision on that. Oh, there's my phone. Haven't actually made a decision on that yet, but I probably will. Um, the next next chess piece is Voidfang Investments. Already have this on right now. This is primarily for those warlocks who want to be a void walker warlock. This is a very good PvP. How do you say? A very good PvP chess piece. However, I like using it in PvE also, just because the whole spawn it with additional grenades and Axiom Bolt. Axiom Bolt itself will not kill an enemy in one shot, but it will kill an enemy if they're already damaged. So that's good. One thing I don't like about grenades for the Warlock anymore, I would say, is the fact, I don't know if they actually did a buff or not for the, what is it called, for the Vortex Grenade, but it seems like every time I use Vortex Grenade, you know, at an area or like a doorway, enemies just walk right through it and come right out to the other side. And it's like, really? Like I blocked off the area, and apparently it means nothing because you can just walk right through the grenade, you know? So if Vortex Grenade's not going to kill somebody, and this is all depending on what I'm actually playing. You know, if I'm playing Control, which is like an equivalent to Capture the Flag for Call of Duty, if I'm playing Control, I'll still use this, you know. But if I'm not playing a game like Control or something that's needed like Control, I will never use Vortex Grenade, you know. I would rather stay with Axiom Bolt. Just for the fact, same simple fact though, I can do damage, throw it, move away, and my Axiom Bolt still, the Void Light of Axiom Bolts are still going to go seek any enemy that was in that area that I threw it in. So they don't have to stay there. They could be hiding behind a little corner that they can't move out of and get shot at. So just throw the Axiom Bolt, and then the Axiom Bolt will literally go around that corner real quick, as long as they were in the blast radius at first, and it will follow them. Granted, yeah, if they're in a corner, I'm pretty sure you can throw a Vortex Grenade, it'll kill them too. But again, when it comes to actually using Vortex Grenade at like a doorway, an enemy just walk right through it and get damaged, yes, but they won't die. And I come to find that being very annoying. Um, and yes, I guess you could say, well, why don't you stay at the doorway and in a little area where you can't get shot at, where you can still shoot at them? 9 times out of 10, they might not even go through that doorway again. And if they do, well, it's kind of situational, you know? Because if they're going to go through that doorway, 9 times out of 10, they're not going through that doorway by themselves. So you're going to have some, like, little issues on your hands. Anyways, going back to Xur. So, the weapon of this week is the Last Word, or the Last Word. And I have never used this hand cannon, but I've heard good things about it. So, we're going to look at the stats for this gun. Fanfire. The weapon can be fired quickly and continuously. And I just got an invitation. We're going to hold off on that invitation real quick. Kinetic damage. Obviously, it does kinetic damage. So, it doesn't have any type of elemental damage on it. The first little list of perks is soft ballistics, less recoil, penalty to impact. The second one is smart drift control, predictable and controllable recoil, penalty to range. But you do get more stability, which is actually pretty nice, but I don't think I want to have my range get affected by that. The next one is aggressive ballistics, more predictable recoil, enhanced impact, and shorter range on more recoil. I'm sorry. As you can see by the stats, impact goes up, range and stability goes down. Not too fond of my stability going down. Stability keeps you on target. And making my range go down, it's not good either, you know. So I probably will stay with the soft ballistics. Because I like the stats the way they are. If I can make my range go up, I will. But we'll see what happens when we keep going. So, next is hip fire, which says this weapon has bonus accuracy while firing from the hip. That's just, how do you say, it's not common sense. It's just, I can't think of it right now. But you know, it pretty much means what it says. Next one is a upgrade damage. Then single point sling, which switch weapons faster, move quicker while aiming, which is actually pretty good. If you can move quicker while aiming, that's the self-explanatory. That's the word I was looking for. What words? So yeah. Going down to the next one, high caliber rounds, oversized rounds built to stagger targets and leave them reeling. Their mass makes a weapon harder to handle. So I probably would use this a lot, depending on what the next one is. Just because hand cannons are good if you know how to use them. This does have a magazine of 8 to start with. I'm not sure if the magazine can actually go up, but we will continue and we'll find out. The next one is Perfect Balance, which is this weapon has extremely low recoil. Now, one thing I'm not fond of is the fact that it has such low range, and there's nothing to make the range go up. So I'm kind of iffy about that. But having a high stability is great too. Next is Last Word, which says bonus damage and stability, extra precision damage when firing from the hip. So, Last Word pretty much is perfect balance and hip fire put together. Um, but if you get extra precision damage um, and firing from the hip, that's great. That is really great. And the last ones are just damage upgrades. You know, takes Glimmer, Spin Metal, and Ascendant Energy. You know, pretty much basics. Except for this one. This one takes weapons parts still. So it's his last row that still takes the energy. So that's the weapon. The exotic engram for this week is a helmet engram. As you can tell, I do not have enough motes light for it, but then again, I would never gamble on it anyways. That's just me. There's only one helmet that I'm actually waiting for, which is the Skull of Akamara, or however you say it, or the Akamara Skull. I don't know. It's a Warlock It's a Warlock helmet. And I've seen a lot of people with it, and I think I think it looks really badass. Another is the stats that it actually has, and when it actually does appear here, I'm definitely gonna buy it. Until then, I'm just gonna save Multilight, save what is it called? Save Strange Coin. However, this I do not have. So we are going to buy the Last Word right now and add to my wonderful collection of exotics. So for these wonderful little things down here, we have Pulse Rifle Telemetry, which pretty much upgrades the speed of your pulse rifle by, well, it lasts 30 minutes. If you upgrade in a pulse rifle and it's not fully upgraded, obviously use it. Next is hand cannon telemetry. Oh, okay. Just wanted to double check. Hand cannon telemetry, same concept as the pulse rifle, but it's for hand cannons. And the last one is shotgun telemetry, same concept as these two. You know, if you're trying to upgrade a shotgun, it upgrades faster for 30 minutes. Now, you have Emerald Recoil. And this is a vehicle upgrade along with Void Drive. Both vehicle upgrades. Okay? Emerald Coil is a strangely tuned drive that produces a greenish contrail under boost. And permanently upgrades and equip Rare Sparrow to improve speed and durability. So it has to be a Rare Sparrow. Not too fond about that, but hey, if you want it, has to be a Rare Sparrow. And Void Drive. Void effects cause the... I'm sorry. Void effects cause the experimental drive to produce a purple contrail under boost. Permanently upgrades and equip Rare Sparrow to improve speed and durability. Now, if I'm correct, once you use these drives on a Rare Sparrow, I heard that it turns your Sparrow into a Legendary Sparrow. Now, whether that's true or not, I am not sure. I haven't done it yet, but I'll try it next week if I don't have the weapon. And the last one, like every weekend, is the Heavy Ammo Synthesis. You buy one little pack from Xur, it gives you 5 Heavy Ammo Synthesis. So we're just gonna buy 3. Um, whoa, that's weird. I bought 3 and it looked like 1 extra was given to me. So, this is Zer, Agent 09, and yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comments below. As you guys know, like, comment, and subscribe. Didn't mean for that to rhyme. I'm Reckless, and wait, before we go, gonna look at the location again real quick. That way people know where to go. So, I'm Reckless. Is that a camera? That's weird. Huh. I wonder when they're actually going to open these doors. Anyways, so that's the video for where Zer is for this week. Like I said, like, comment, and subscribe. And this is Reckless, and I'll see you guys later.